We all have problems. We have problems as individuals. We have problems as congregations, communities. We have problems as a nation. We have problems. It's a part of life. You can't avoid so-called problems in your life. It's impossible. The only one who is free of problems is a dead person. Everybody has problems. However, the problem is about problems that nobody really wants to solve them. For example, let's say there is a problem in a community. Unless it is really something that has to do with you personally, unless something happens to you or to somebody close to you or dear to you, when that happens, you'll turn havoc anywhere. You'll turn heaven and earth upside down. You run and you plea and you beg and you text and you forward and you ask and you cry and you scream and you kick. Unless it happens like this, all you're going to talk about is how bad the problem is, and you'll be interested in doing absolutely nothing to it. Let's say, for example, your shul has a problem of not attending minyanim. Yes, it's a horrible thing. Is anybody going to do anything about it? Is anybody going to take a list of people and call them? Or is going to be a group of people calling and encouraging people to come? Would there? No. Why? Let him do it. Let him do it. I'm just sitting here in the back, waving my pom-pom, saying, oh, we got a problem, we got a problem. Yeah, like a cheerleader. But you're not going to do anything. I think cheerleading is actually stupid. I mean, if you're asking me, I don't understand what's the point of having professional teams with cheerleaders in the background. Every time the guy catches a pass, they go like this. But that's stupid. I mean, who cares about this anyway? And I think it's a downgrading of women, if you're asking me altogether. But when it comes to you, Tehillim, you want everybody to stop davening, Tehillim. You're going to come to minyan, you're going to open the shul, you're going to start screaming at people, why aren't you coming to minyan? Why aren't you coming to minyan? Why aren't you coming to minyan? Well, because you need to say Kaddish, or something happens to your, your cat is sick, you have to say Tehillim over. But when somebody asks me, I say, well, I don't care. Let's say you have a problem with drinking in shul. Are you going to stand up and say in your board meeting, we should not have alcohol served in shul? Of course not. However, if your son becomes an alcoholic, or your son goes to shul and drinks, and then gets chas v'shalom hit by a car, or he himself drives the car, you're going to screaming, yelling is the problem in the shul. How can you do that? You forgot the bottles of alcohol you were finishing in shul. Most people are not interested in doing anything. They don't even want to hear the solution, and if you hear a solution, needless to say, they're not willing to do anything for it. So, if this is the case, you should not complain. If you're not willing to personally get involved and do something about anything, don't complain. We know, for example, how this country is going downhill. How we let certain radical movements take over this country. Anybody's willing to do anything. Those who are willing to do something gets things done. So therefore, if this country is going down the drain, and all we're doing is sitting down, it's your fault as well. You should have closed the faucet. If somebody has a drinking problem, or he comes home tipsy in shul, and you didn't do anything about it, your fault as well. You didn't drink. You went home, but you didn't do anything about it, your fault. If there are 9 people in minyan, and you came, but you didn't make sure to address the people who didn't come, your fault as well. As well. as well as the other people who didn't. It's very nice you came, but it's too bad you haven't done a thing. Most people are not interested in finding solution and executing for the problem. That's why people are going to continuously having problems that are not solved in their lives. Have a nice day.